Cheers, everybody. Welcome to a new brewery to this channel. I'm off to Merakai Brewing Company, and this lot are based down in East Sussex, near where I come from. And we've got a Boston Stout, and it is We Put Our Love in This. Excuse me while I let the cat out. Right, just let the cat out. Right, Boston Stout, we put our love into this. Cracking looking can. Now, this is a rich and silky smooth with caramel and coffee notes, roasted crystal and chocolate malts alongside flaked oats. Give this beer a delicious lift. It's everything we love in a stout. Enjoy the hops of Columbus. It says store cold, drink fresh. Best before is this month, so I better get it down me. So there you go. Not familiar with this brewery at all. Best thing to do is just crack the beer open, innit? And see what it's about. Just get it into the glass. Get it into the glass. There we go. (6.5%) if I haven't already said it. There you go. Stick it there. Beer in a glass, as you can see, to stick up to the light. It's not jet black. There's a slight shadow around it. Let's get the aroma. Yeah, there's a slight hint of chocolate there. It's not giving much away, to be honest, so I'm going to go in. Cheers, everybody. Slightly thin for me. Just slightly. Yeah, there's a slight hint of caramel, slight hint of chocolate. It's got a bitterness of, I would say, espresso coffee. There's a slight dryness on the back end as well. To be honest, it's not remarkable. It's a beer which, for me, I had an inkling with this beer. I just did. It's got them notes in. They're not strong notes. The body of the beer, for me, is the dominating factor in this. There's a slight thinness for me in this beer. You just pick it up, and a slight dryness, like a brittle dryness on the back end for me. It is pleasant. You know, there's nothing wrong with a pleasant beer. Okay. And I don't feel aggrieved with the amount of money I pay for it. This was, I think, £3 a can. I can live with it. But I think the problem I have with not just beers like this beer, but with a lot of beers, stouts, is that they portray themselves as a thick, creamy, luxurious beer. You know, rich and silky smooth with caramel and coffee, it says on the blurb. It's not rich. That word rich, it's not rich. It's you know, I should take that word out of the equation, because your mind is thinking this is going to be a thick, rich, smooth, creamy, luxurious beer, but it's not. What you're getting is a beer relatively thin in mouthfeel, with hint of chocolate, hint of coffee. Has this got lactose in? I don't think it has, because it don't feel like it's got lactose in. And that's about it. But, you know, it's not a bad beer. It's not a bad beer. It's not. It's just the blurb on these stout cans sometimes, for me, is a little bit misleading. definitely. So overall, boys and girls, would I recommend you to go out and buy this? I would say yes, but don't fall for the blurb. Just ignore that. Just crack it open, drink it, and yeah, it's pretty. Like it's okay. It's middle of the road. It's pretty decent, but it's not. It's missing something. Boys and girls, Merakai Brewing, we put our love into this. Yeah, I think they have. But some of the descriptions on some of these cans, for me, a little bit, misleading. See you on my next one. Cheers.